We welcome you once again to this week's episode of Divorce Ranch. When last we left our intrepid gumshoe, he was battered and bruised from a run-in with Joey Matinee, Mitzi's lover, hitting dead ends at both Reno PD and the casino. Francis is left dependent on the Sidewinder's incipient divorcees to piece together Mitzi's last known whereabouts. Can he cut through the corruption and red tape to find her killer? Or will his resolve crumble like a soggy communion wafer?
Dearest Ma, the truth will be harder to find than I anticipated. I won't worry you with the details, but my investigation has run up against some unsavory people, and I fear the women of the Sidewinder may know more than they're saying. I don't know how to make them trust me. They aren't like you, who served God's will faithfully despite the troubles with Father. Perhaps a change of tack is in order. As of today, I am no longer Detective O'Connell, but merely Francis, trustworthy friend to God and woman alike. Huh.
We'll find her, Sarah.
Find who?
I will saddle the horses.
You think she's outside in this heat?
It's not that hot. Yet. Hi, Francis. What's with the shiner? Someone steal your lunch money?
It's nothing. Look, is anyone going to tell me?
Sarah, let's take another look through your room, just in case. Bev, you look upstairs.
Someone please tell me what in the name of heaven is going on here?
Little Bella is missing.
How long has she been gone?
A few hours.
She can't have gotten far. I'm sure I can find her straight away.
Like how you're finding Mitzi?
I know some of you ladies don't think too much of me, but you could use a lawman on this case.
Another pair of eyes could be what we need to
And
find.
I'd like to get to know the ranch a little better.
I'll not have you pestering my guests with your questions. Not when there's a child missing. Out.
But
Oh, sorry, amigo.
Bye-bye, Francis. Don't forget to moisturize. This heat's murder on the skin.
Hatsuko and Helen will check the pool house.
I have a very important meeting.
Surely the bartender can hold your highball for a few hours for a missing child.
Ow!
My goodness.
Lord, that stings.
You really had to stop putting your nose where it shouldn't be.
I'm sure I told you to leave, Mr. O'Connell.
yes, but
I've got no time for excuses. It'll be hotter than Hades in 2 hours. I've got to get moving.
Of course. Ma'am?
I apologize, sir. Is there something you need?
I know Aoife wants me to sit on my hands, but I should be helping find Bella. I've solved over a dozen missing child cases in Chicago.
I appreciate the thought, but...
Back in 47, you may have heard of it, a 6-year-old boy fell into an old bootlegging tunnel. He was severely dehydrated when we found him, but...
You don't think she's fallen into an abandoned mine, do you? I mean, they're all over in Reno. She'd be all alone in the dark, just hot and
Calm
hungry.
down now. Calm down. I'm sure little Bella is absolutely...
What if I never find her?
Excuse me.
What are you...
Here. Her stuffed rabbit's right here under the bed. In the 2 days I've been here, I've never seen her without it. She can't be far.
She loves that dreadful thing. Mr. Hoppy, she calls it.
You're a great mother, you know.
Please, help me find her.
I promise I'll bring her home safe. Are there any friends she might have snuck off to see? Schoolmates, maybe her father?
No, no one.
Is her dad even in the...
You know what? Last night she said she was planning to look for Mitzi.
Were Bella and Mitzi close?
Bella adored her.
Doesn't sound like you did.
I see what you're trying to do. But if it helps you find her, I've got nothing to hide. Mitzi doted on my girl, but she was a bad influence. The day she disappeared, we went into town and... God.
You can't be in here, little girl. Lights on you.
Bella, what happened? What are you doing out of the car?
The store's so big in there. I got lost. A mean man picked me up and said I was trash and he threw me outside.
Oh, my baby. Mitzi shouldn't have...
There you are!
Auntie Mitzi!
I'm sorry, kitten. I had no idea that store was bad news.
She should have never been in there.
I was just trying to jazz up her wardrobe. Poor thing's tired of those homemade rompers you make her wear. Ta-da!
Oh, it's so pretty. Can I keep it, Mama?
I don't think it's appropriate to...
It's a dress, not the Hope Diamond. Of course you can keep it, baby doll. Tell you what, let's throw a little bash tonight at the ranch.
But it's Aoife's day off. You know she won't change her schedule.
Nobody likes a party pooper, Sarah.
A party? Ooh, that would make me feel better, Mama. Please.
Mitzi burned bright, and Bella took to her flame like a little moth. But she wasn't careful. She had no idea what was safe for Bella.
You know, I cross paths with people like Mitzi from time to time. They don't live in the same world as the rest of us. Not really.
I think that's exactly right, Detective O'Connell.
Please, call me Francis.
Okay, Francis.
You were saying about Mitzi?
You really are a dog with a bone.
Chief calls me a retriever.
Mitzi spoiled Bella. Told her the whole world was open to her. But it just isn't true. Not for us. And then she left without saying goodbye, just like her.
Like who?
No one.
Are you sure?
I'd appreciate your help finding Bella, Detective.
Francis.
Maybe you can check the hayloft? She loves those ornery barn cats.
Why, Detective? What are you still doing here?
Any sign of Bella?
None of your business. Aoife said...
Sarah asked for my help.
She's not upstairs.
If you're done in here, I could use some help in the hayloft.
I'd be honored, Detective.
Please, call me Francis.
I'd love to. Francis.
No, you look in on Sarah. I'll be helping the pipsqueak detective.
But...
You best not be alone with this man.
It's my lucky day. Come on, Deputy Bev.
Why are you so dang chipper?
Can't say I'm much of a climber.
It's a hay loft. You're gonna have to go up.
Bella, are you up there?
Jeez.
You sure are tops at making friends.
Come here, it's okay.
You take the northmost quadrant. I'll start on the south end. I doubt she's up here, but if you see anything, a toy, a scrap of clothes...
I'll holler.
Anything?
No.
Sarah said Bella likes to pet the barn cats.
Uh-huh.
Everything okay?
Just a mouse.
Probably looking for a cooler hiding spot. It's boiling up here. So, you enjoying Reno?
Not really.
What about the Sidewinder? I hear the rooms are decent. If Aoife lets you have one.
It's fine.
You know, Dottie told me about Bert. Last night, after I got, reaccommodated from the casino.
Serves you right.
She told me he used to hit her.
And?
Scripture says wives are meant to serve their husband.
If you think serving your husband means...
But it also says men ought to love their wives as their own bodies.
What's your point, Mr. O'Connell?
Striking your wife is a grave sin in my book. I believe God will judge him harshly.
I hope you're right.
Your sister deserves better.
That's why she's here. Everyone's here for a reason.
What's yours?
Dottie. The girl's not up here. Time's a-wasting.
Ow!
Wow.
Where did you last see Bella? Just trying to get a sense of her usual routines.
Since Mitzi left,
She was close with Mitzi?
That's none of my business.
Well, you were Mitzi's maid. Did you ever see her
Now
together
you
with
want to know about me and Mitzi?
Might be relevant to finding Bella.
Some godly man you are, using a missing kid as an excuse to question me about...
That's not what I meant. Sarah said that Bella was talking about finding Mitzi last night. If there's anywhere she'd think to go, anything they used to do together...
Must eat Sarah up that Bella's still in love with Auntie Mitzi.
What?
I'm not the girl you should be talking to, Detective. Mitzi really got on Sarah's last nerve at the party.
Cheers, Beverly.
I don't drink.
Sure you do.
Hi, Aunt Mitzi.
A fancy drink for my fancy girl.
You can't be giving a kid...
It's fine. My nanny used to give me a nip of brandy to help me sleep, and I turned out perfect. Sarah, there you are. We're fresh out of strawberries to go with our champagne.
Bella, what are you...
Mitzi said I could try it.
No, absolutely not. Mitzi, you can't just give a child...
There, Bella. Sometimes the help can be very rude, but we mustn't let that ruin our evening.
Okay, time for bed, Bella.
No! I want to stay with Mama Mitzi. I hate you.
Let her stay. What's the harm?
You stay away from my daughter, you trumped-up little brat.
No!
Mitzi told Sarah she'd have her fired.
Mitzi sounds like a terrible boss. How long did you work for her?
That's your question?
She was reckless with Bella, of course, but I already knew that, and I'm just trying to understand how you and Mitzi could have come together on this.
Oh, no. I know exactly what you're trying to do, Detective. You just want to close the case and run home to your perfect little life, no matter the cost to the rest of us. I'm done with your questions. You don't give a damn about the Sidewinder or Mitzi or anyone she has left behind here to clean up her messes. You are just fixing to pass judgment on us. Mitzi was a sad, mean little girl who ran away from her problems. There, I solved it for you. Enjoy your trip back to Chicago.
Beverly, please.
Bev, everything okay?
My, Francis. You certainly do have a way with women.
Did you find Bella?
Not yet, but I'll be sure to look long and hard for the little one down at the casino.
You're leaving?
Helen's taking me to work. I have to pay my bill somehow.
Shoot, my bill.
And what a fabulous way to pay it, dear. You know, if you'd let that husband of yours see your act, he'd never let you go. Ta-ta, Francis.
You didn't pay me yesterday, Detective.
I'll have it tomorrow. But right now, I need to talk to Beverly.
You don't pay, you don't talk to my guests.
Maybe there's a way I could earn my keep.
You don't look like you'd make much of a ranch hand.
What if I find the girl?
Doesn't seem like I can stop you from looking anyway. Find her fast. And you've got yourself a one-day extension.
Thank you, ma'am.
Go with Hondo. You can take my horse.
I'm not much of a rider.
Fancy that.
2 fresh horses, ready to go. Juniper, he's resting.
Thank you, Hondo. Mr. O'Connell here will be joining you this round.
Glad to have you along, my friend. You are holding the reins too tight.
I don't want to fall.
You have to trust her. Good thing Aoife cannot see you like this. She would lose all respect for you.
I think that ship has sailed.
Oh, there you go. See, you're getting it. See the pine grove over there?
Shade, and lots of places to hide.
Hey, I told you, do not hold the reins so tight.
This ridiculous animal. Left. I want to go left.
Oh! Whoa! Are you okay?
My whole body hurts. I think I saw something. Here.
What are we looking at?
See that blackish red stain? That's blood.
No. Oh, not little Bella.
See how dry? It can't be Bella. This blood is at least a week old, I'd guess.
Mitzi?
Maybe. We need to comb the area.
You're so beautiful. Full of light. I do not understand why anyone would kill her.
The stories I've heard, she made a lot of people angry.
Enough to bring her out to the middle of the desert and...
Wait.
Is that...
A bullet casing. This is definitely a crime scene.
Someone shot her.
Looks like.
Ay, que descanse en paz.
We need to secure any evidence. We'll work our way out in a spiral. Yell if you see anything.
But Bella...
Right. Just a quick sweep, and I'll come back once we find the kid. Hang on. I think I've got something.
I do not think that cactus did anything.
The bullet to go with our casing. Looks like a 41 short. That's... Huh.
What?
Not ready to say yet.
You know something.
Maybe. We have enough for now. Let's find the kid. Good gravy. Doesn't Aoife know how to train a horse?
Sandy is the best broken horse we have. The problem is her rider.
She's wilier than Beverly. And just as angry. Maybe she needs some blinders to keep her in line. What?
You wish to narrow her view when you should just open yours.
My view's just fine, thank you.
The women at the Sidewinder have no power, no money, nothing of their own. They are not your enemy.
They made a promise. Not just to their husbands, but to God. And they're all here to break that promise. There are rules, Hondo.
What rule says a man can hit his wife? What rule says he can abandon his family?
None, but that doesn't
Exactamente. You see sin, my friend. But I see courage. Oh, that is better. Water?
Thank you.
We're running out of places to search.
Maybe she's back at the house.
I hope so. We must go back soon to rest these horses and saddle up some fresh ones.
What's that down by the dead-looking tree?
We burn brush there. It keeps the smoke away from the ranch.
Anyone ever burn anything else?
I do not think so.
Let's go see.
Just brush, you see?
I don't think I've ever seen gingham brush before. Have you?
Let me see that.
Looks like a scrap of tablecloth. Maybe a napkin?
It is an apron? Is that blood?
Sarah's apron?
Oh, she would never burn good fabric like this. She's always saving it for rags or patches.
Unless she has something to hide.
Sarah would not kill Mitzi.
Even to protect her child?
You're a upset. There's too many things going on.
Too many things, yeah. And so this is the day?
I'll help you, I promise you.
Fine.
But don't make a decision today.
Oh, he deserves what's coming to him.
You will be signing his death warrant. Are you sure that's what you want?
Death warrant?
Did you find her?
Who do you want dead?
Bella, is she
Oh, for
okay?
Pete's sake, you were listening at the door instead of finding the child? Our deal is off, Detective.
It's not what you think.
You don't have to tell him anything. He's always losing his nose in other people's business.
But what did Larry say back? At least that way I can't smell your cooking.
You're a Larry McLion Lola fan.
I listen every week. It's my mother's favorite radio show.
Good woman.
Sarah, if you're mixed up in something, maybe it's related to Bella.
Please, just find her.
I can't help you if you won't be honest with me.
Dearie, you don't have to tell him.
No, it's fine. My husband worked the mines back in 45. There was a cave-in. No survivors. That's what they told me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Bella and I made do. Found our way to a decent life. Until this letter came yesterday. Turns out the bastard escaped the mine but decided to not come home. He ran off to Mexico.
And he wants you to join him?
No. He's in debt to a local strongman and wants me to bail him out. They'll kill him if he doesn't come up with the money.
But you don't want to help him.
Like I said, Bella and I built a decent life here at the Sidewinder.
Marriage is a sacred covenant. But you were burdened with a faithless husband. Sarah, I was raised to believe that those who do not keep their vows are barred from the kingdom of heaven. But what kind of God can forgive a trespass made in service of your daughter? Maybe it's not as simple as I thought.
My word, Detective.
Go find my Bella. Please.
Yes, ma'am. Huh? Darn it! Darn it! Bella? Are you in here? Bella, thank goodness!
Hi, Mr. Detective, sir.
Sarah! Aoife! I found her!
Shh, will Mama be mad at me?
Of course not, dear. Please, come out of there. What's that you've got around your neck?
Oh, aren't they pretty? They're Auntie Mitzi's necklaces.
Are you sure?
Yeah, she wore them all the time.
They're very pretty. Can I ask where you found them?
In the drawer by the bed. There's lots of them in there. Can you put these back for me?
Of course.
Thank you.
Bella, oh, I was so worried. Where have you been?
Thank the Lord she's safe.
Don't be mad, Mama.
Didn't you hear us calling? Where were you?
I went to look for Auntie Mitzi, but it was really hot outside. When I came back for a drink of water, everyone was upset and running around.
And you didn't want to get in trouble.
So I hid in here. And then Mr. Detective found me.
Good work, Detective.
Why will no one on this ranch call me Francis?
Let's get you downstairs, baby girl. You must be starving.
Bye, Mr. Francis.
Aoife? Ma'am? Whose room is this?
The stench of cheap perfume doesn't give it away. It's Helen's.
Divorce Ranch, a Good Story Guild production. Created by Rachel Music. Show running by Michi Broman and Elena Christina Wagoner. Episode 3 was written by Laura Skopec and directed by Rachel Music. Starring Christopher Gebauer as Francis, Kate Fuglei as Aoife, Enrique Quintero as Hondo, Laura Lee Walsh as Beverly, Lisa Pedace as Helen, Lorene Chesley as Sarah, Laura Holliday as Dottie, Tina Huang as Hatsuko, and Chelsea Lang as Mitzi Ballantyne. Featuring the Divorce Ranch players, Ted Evans, Jamie Lujan, Jesse Birch, Meghan Falcone, Marnina Schon, Cashae Monya, and Neill Fleming. Music by Michelle Sudduth. Sound design by Lauren Cooper. Recorded, mixed, and mastered by Evan Chambers. Produced by Simone Kissel. Executive produced by the Good Story Guild. For transcripts, full cast and crew information, and to follow this and other Good Story Guild productions, please refer to our show notes.